Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to today's unseen video. We got a little bit of Wyatt Sicks stuff, not much, and then we've got a few other little bits and bobs. A little bit quieter today, but still some interesting stuff doing the rounds, and a few theories as well. So let's jump into this Wyatt Sicks folder. Here's Shadow, who says, I think the Pluto that was behind Dakota was a sign that that group had repented. They've changed their ways. They've become faces. Repenting was a thing during the Nightbird campaign, which is very true, actually. It is. The only thing I would say about this is I do like that. It's a very interesting thought. A lot of people are thinking that Damage Control are going to be targets because that Pluto symbol was in the background. It is interesting to kind of flip it and kind of say, you know, could it be there because the group repented? They changed their ways. And this is the Wyatt Sicks saying, we see you. We see the fact that you've changed. And we see the fact that you've repented. Because that is true. That was something that was a big part of the Nightbird campaign. The only thing I keep getting stuck on is the fact that that Pluto symbol was also behind Albert and Isla, going back, I think it was like mid-June. So I don't know, I get a bit stuck on that because they haven't really changed their ways, Albert and Isla. They've also not been targeted. So I'm still personally leaning to the fact that there is something in that backstage area that's got a Pluto drawn on it. And it just keeps randomly popping up once in a while. That's kind of where I am with it. But I do like this thought. It's a little bit different to the thought that Damage Control are going to be targeted. And as well as that, as for the music, I think that's a coincidence. The video was shot during a Wyatt segment, which could be true. You hear it a lot with those backstage videos when people are in, like, doing corridor interviews, and you can sort of hear the music and the show still going on in the background. The only thing I'd say is it is very coincidental, the fact that we get the Pluto symbol and then we get that video and you can hear the Wyatt Sicks music behind Dakota. So this is something that really fascinates me because I'm of the opinion it's not going to lead anywhere, but I'm obviously not 100% certain on that. I'm just looking at it, analysing it, being critical about it, trying to figure out where I think it's going. You might think that it goes a different way, and so I'm very interested in keeping an eye on this situation. Lovely. Right, next, the top 10 best-selling T-shirts on WWE Shop. So, number 1 was Roman Reigns. Number 2 is John Cena. Number 3 is Roman, the hoodie. Number 4 is the Wyatt Sicks T-shirt, which I think is really cool. They're right up there. Right up there. It's only Roman's OTC shirt, which is always going to be the top seller, and John Cena's farewell t-shirt that's outperforming the Wyatt Sicks. That's pretty good. And then Ryan here said, is this a connection to The Stand? Right? And there was lots of connections to the novel The Stand. We kind of dug into that in a video the other day. But there's another one here, which is the character of Randall Flagg, right? Who could represent the Fiend. So we've got a bit of a breakdown here that we can have a look at. So here it says, Randall Flagg, also known as the Dark Man, the Tall Man, or the Walking Dude, is the main antagonist. He is the embodiment of evil. He's an antichrist-like being whose goal is destruction and death. In the novel, he is presented as being diametrically opposed, so the complete opposite to Mother Abigail. Now, that got me thinking, is the Fiend a complete opposite to Sister Abigail? She was... I mean, it's hard, to be honest, because we haven't really spoke about Sister Abigail in a long, long time. But she was someone that guided Bray and nurtured Bray and kind of taught Bray a lot of things. And so I think you could say that the Fiend was like an opposite to Bray. I don't know that the Fiend really gave Bray anything, but Sister Abigail definitely did. So yeah, it's kind of interesting how we've got this Antichrist-like character, the embodiment of evil, who's the complete opposite to Mother Abigail. Does make me think of the Fiend, and if the Fiend is a complete opposite to Sister Abigail. Then if we go over here, look, Flagg's appearance shifts between human, demon, and various animals, so that the image, the appearance of this character can shift. It is implied that he has lived many lives across many eras. Flagg is merely the name of the Force's present form, and I thought that was really interesting because we don't really know the backstory of the Fiends. We believe Bray's darkness, but it's been hinted it's much more than that. And so, you know, could it be that the Fiend is able to live in other vessels? You know, I think a lot of us are expecting the Fiend to appear and actually be embodied in Bo or Braun or Alexa or, you know, I'd be surprised if we never get the Fiend character ever again, to be honest. I would be surprised. I don't think it would be supernatural because it doesn't feel like we're trying to do a supernatural thing. A lot of people would say, no, let's not do the Fiend. That is Bray's thing. And I totally understand that. I really, really do. I suppose it's just if the story is there for it, if the story needs it, if it feels like it fits. I don't know. It's a real interesting one. So lots of connections to Bray with Mother Abigail and Sister Abigail. Some of the text is stuff that has been said. I think like My Life for You, which was repeated on Monday in that Bo video, that comes from this novel. And now we're talking about a character that's quite Fiend-like. So yeah, Ryan, I thought that was quite interesting. I thought that's, you know, another connection there with the stamp, which I've still not watched yet. I believe it's a film or a TV series. I definitely need to get on that. I might try and watch it tonight, actually. I'm going to be doing some UFC research for this weekend. So I might see if I can find it and put it on. Right, so that was Wyatt Sicks. Not loads, to be honest. WWE, we got a few bits. R-Truth, 9 hours ago, just confirming that he had cracked ribs and internal bruising. So obviously he's letting us know about what happened in the aftermath of that beatdown that he suffered from Big Bronson Reed. Someone did send him like a message saying, could you imagine if R-Truth comes back and he comes back more serious, comes back as Ron Killings, comes back as the R-Truth that we had originally, the R-Truth that was NWA champion. I believe he did actually repost that on his socials. I don't think that's where we're going, but definitely got people thinking. So Spartan, shout out to you. Raymond, shout out to you. Appreciate it. I wanted to include this for how weird this looks. I mean, big boobs, tiny head. Yeah, I mean, I know it's the perspective, but like she honestly looks like she's got ginormous, but they look like the size of her heads. Big boobs, tiny heads. But she did also say some words, and the word she said is, we've, Dominik and I, experienced too much together. We went to Australia together and we traveled together, so I don't think I can actually hate him. He just really effed me up and broke my heart, and now I am going to break every single limb in his body. Wow, there we go. That was her on Instagram Live. So there we go. That was shared 4 hours ago by Sportskeeda. Sami Zayn, look at this. So Sami Zayn said so much of this is what I love about the art of wrestling. It's encapsulated in this short clip. Unique characters and the dynamics between them, the legitimate threat of serious injury, and the skill it takes to narrowly avoid it. A collective emotional response from thousands of people sharing a moment in time, expressed uniquely by each individual experience in it. It's a beautiful thing. I realize this is a strange way to talk about almost getting killed. So you may have seen this footage from Raw, right? So this is the bit where Bron is charging and hurls Sami. There is a different camera angle in here, though, one that we did not see. First part we did, second part we didn't. So let's check it out, shall we? So here, look, this is the bit we saw. Look at that. That's the bit we didn't. I actually don't know where this second bit came from. So this first bit is from Raw, but this second bit, boom, look at that. Absolutely brutal. Boom. Went hard, man. Oh, and look at that, dudes. That's the dude that was behind the commentators that was like rocking out, like when the camera was on the commentators. But yeah, even that woman that kind of like tells them what to do sometimes. We saw her like, you know, directing Uncle Howdy. Look at her. She's shocked as well. She can't believe it, man. She can't believe it. Boom. Look at her face. Look at her face. Wow. Wow. I'd love to go along and just be like, do you know what I mean? Close it for her. Yeah, really good, really cool. Love that clip. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Right, here we've got Rhea said that she can't fully hate Dom due to all of the times and great memories they've had. Liv Morgan said, embarrassing. That's embarrassing. So there we go. That was WWE. Not loads in that folder either. We can go to fun phone case folder. Here's I Am the Colour Red said, no denying this is a fun looking phone case. And it is true because I think it's like a videotape. I think it's meant to look like an old school VHS. And I couldn't, it says the word cream, but I'm wondering if it says Scream and if it's meant to be based on like the old Scream movies. But then I would ask the question, why is it like red orange? Because I don't know that the original Scream movie came on like a red or orange VHS tape in the late 90s when it came out. So I don't know. I'd like to see a bit more about this. I mean, I do agree it is interesting and it is fun, so it definitely qualifies. But I do also have some questions about this one. So there we go. Big Bronson reads. XFX Wrestling said Austin Theory has got a sick phone case. Don't know, dude. I don't know. It just looks black to me. I am a bit interested as to what this is. I don't know what that is there. Does that imply... I don't know. I don't know what it implies. Does it imply that there's a battery pack or something? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. So I'd say it's intriguing from that regard as to what this line is here. But to be honest, look at his arm. I mean, it wasn't so much the phone case on this one. I was like, damn, that puts Hogan to shame. I wonder if he has measured as to what they are. You know, are we talking 24-inch pythons here? We might be, you know. Look at the size of his arm. Amazing. Right, here's Charlotte Flair. She says, daily routine, get up, be amazing, go back to bed. And the reason why I wanted to include these is a pretty fun phone case. I think the circle helps you, like, well, it makes me think of the Wyatt Sicks, of course. All circles make me think of the Wyatt Sicks, but I think it's like a charging thing as well. But I thought I'd include this because this is my motto as well. This is how I live every day, except for the middle bit. So ignore that bit there. I mean, really, for me, it is literally get up and then go back to bed. So in many ways, me and Charlotte are basically the same person. Basically, it's just that she does that little bit extra in the middle of the day, which I am, you know, I'm working towards, but I don't think I'll ever get there. Harry Van Vliet, shout out to you. Appreciate it, my friends. So that was fun phone case. So we've done Wyatt Sicks, we've done WWE, we've done fun phone case. Let's go to fun. I think there's a few things in here, actually. This is where the bulk of the video is. So, Spartan, shout out to you tagging me in this week's Johnny Gargano Tommaso Ciampa little short. So, let's play it.
Look, man, I know you're sad. I know you're down. I know you missed. You yelled for some strange reason. But I got something that's going to cheer you up. I have something that's going to cheer you up.
Here we go.
Someone.
Oh, can you hear it? Can you hear the music? Yes! There he is. There he is.
Come on, come on.
There he is.
Come on. Yeah.
Little nods. Oh, did you just see a little glimpse? There. Right there. Right there.
Oh, no. Bobby, no. Bobby, get out of here. You want no part of this, Bobby. Get out of here. Run away. Don't. Oh, my God. Kill him. Kill him. Let's kill him. He ruined everything. Oh, no.
Here
Don't.
We go.
Please don't. Oh,
Missed.
Stupid, but glorious.
There we go. That was this week's. I mean, each week now, I do wonder. I mean, 1 week he is going to hit that RKO. I've no doubt about it. He will hit it. I don't know when. And it's quite interesting to see how each week they're doing slightly different things, you know? So this week it was a bit of Bobby Roode. You might remember, was it last week we had The Undertaker? So very interesting. Right, here's a little TikTok. So Word of Wrestling, shout out to you.
Yeah! Woo! Woo! Yeah, boy, yeah!
I'll play it again.
Yeah! Woo! Woo! Yeah, boy, yeah!
Very simple, very short. I didn't realize they were so good. I didn't like so close, those two. Yeah, like here Word of Wrestling said, are they dating or just close friends? I don't think they're dating, or I'm not aware they're dating. But yeah, that's a couple that we've seen from those two. Right, this grabbed quite a bit of attention. We'll whoosh it over. So here, Dominik said, in order for things to be special with Raw on Netflix, explicit content should be limited, and I completely agree. I'm sure people are going to expect things like sex celebrations and tables on fire, but I feel in order for stuff like that to be special and meaningful, you can't have it all the time. It's got to come like an RKO out of nowhere. It's like you don't expect it. And then it's like, boom, titty. Boom, titty is maybe the greatest catchphrase we've ever had. So there we go, boom, titty. That's coming out of the Impulsive podcast that's dropped, obviously, yesterday. Delboy said his right, only if it's special, meaningful storytelling indeed. So Delboy, shout out to you. Yeah, this was awkward, and honestly, I've got quite a few thoughts on this. So I think Logan deals with this well. There is a bit where I think he goes to laugh and he has to like turn his head because he can't believe Dominik's doing this to him. So obviously Dominik talks about Japan. And he says, have you ever been? And he knows that Logan's been. I mean, the most famous controversy, probably in YouTube history, is Logan in that Japanese forest, right? So he knows he's been. And, you know, like he asks him and you can see like Logan's really uncomfortable. I mean, this is a situation that obviously shouldn't be joked about. I think Dom's really cheeky for going there, to be honest. I think Logan deals with it about as well as you can deal with it. But look at this situation. Dominik knows what he's doing here. Don't think Dominik doesn't know. He knows what he's doing. Check this clip.
Came back from Japan last week.
Great place.
Like,
Must be nice.
It was really nice.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys had fun.
We had a blast.
Yeah.
We've been hoping to go there. For some
you guys
reason,
haven't been to Japan?
Well,
you've never been? There's a great.
I have prior obligations.
No, you gotta go, dude.
This last time I had prior obligations.
No, dude,
he's been really busy. He has been busy. He just hasn't had time to go there.
Can you go?
Bro, Dom, what do you think this? Yes, I can go to Japan.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
No, I can go to Japan.
I didn't know if you were like, you know, shadow banned or something.
Excommunicado.
Yeah, excommunicado.
Come on, excommunicado. Oh, no, I'm not excommunicado.
Dude, came back from Japan,
So there we go. So he says, like, you know, jokes, have you ever been? And then moves on to, can you go? So that's how I know he knows, you know. And like you can see the bit where Logan has to kind of look away because I think he's kind of laughing, not laughing at what happened, but laughing more at the fact that like, oh my God, are you doing this to me? Like you have stitched me right up here. You have stitched me right up. So yeah, I mean, just an amazing clip. As Kenny for Your Thoughts said, he really went there. Yeah, he really did. And apparently there's even a bit more to this. So obviously if you want to see that bit and hear more about Dom, then go to the Impulsive podcast. Right. Yeah, Liv. So you might remember that GIF, that clip, did the rounds of Rhea saying that Dom didn't stick it in deep enough, right? Talking about the knife in her back, of course. But Liv says, I can confirm this is not true. So there we go. And then we got this. So Nick, shout out to you. I've never seen this before. This is an old commercial featuring Chris Jericho when he was in WWF. So this is for Taco Bell.
There's an epidemic affecting thousands of young Canadians, a condition scientists are calling the munchies. I'm World Wrestling Federation superstar Chris Jericho, and I've joined forces with Taco Bell to fight this hunger. You can join our tag team. By making a donation of only $3.99, you'll receive 3 Taco Supremes and a drink.
Can I just say, $3.99 for 3 tacos and a drink? That's like $1 each. Now, I don't know how much this would cost you now. I certainly don't think it's going to be $3.99, but that seems like a hell of a bargain to me. Like for $4 you can go in and get 3 tacos and a drink. That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, clearly not possible now, but the fact it was ever possible is amazing.
Act now, and together we can help young people like Todd pummel the munchies. Why not buy this official WWF poster only at Taco Bell?
I mean, I think I know why you wouldn't want it. That is, I can't tell if that's Cena or if that's Benoit. I can't, it's too small for me to be able to, like, really be able to see. But if it's Benoit, then I think I've got a reason as to why you wouldn't want this poster. If it's not, oh my God, look at the size of that poster. Look at the size of that poster. World Wrestling Federation, WWF as well, with Jericho on there and Kurt Angle and can't make out any of the others. Probably The Rock's on there somewhere. I've got to think Austin's on there. To be honest, that can't be Cena, can it? Thinking about it, it can't be Cena. I don't know what year this is from, right? But like, I don't think Cena will have got to that kind of persona yet. So that's got to be Benoit. It's too small. I cannot make it out, but yeah, it's got to be Benoit, hasn't it? So yeah, I can see a reason as to why you might not want that poster. So there we go. But a fun advert all the same. Now, do you want to see some really, you thought that was random? Check this out for random, right? So I was sent this by TJF. What on earth is this news? Apparently Montez isn't real and is a robot. And you're like, what? Right? I can't make this out because this dude seems to be presenting this as like a conspiracy. Right? I don't understand. Like, he seems to be presenting this as if it's like, I've got some news. And it seems to be quite serious about it. So I don't know what's going on in regards to what he's trying to achieve here. I don't really know what Montez is trying to achieve here. Watch the clip.
Videos on events like this, including the time everybody saw Shaq completely freeze up on live TV. Although I love conspiracy theories, I don't know if this is something that is legitimately happening or if it's just celebrities keen on the fact that they'll go massively viral if they play this prank. What do you guys think? This video is going massive right now, and what it shows is actually really weird. Montez Ford is a wrestler for the WWE. During this match, he appears to completely freeze up in front of his cameraman. The video was caught from multiple angles, and I'm gonna show you guys both.
Outside the pavilion, exclusive items and so much more, all at the Rec Room in downtown Toronto, open through Sunday.
This dude seems to be implying that Montez is not human and is actually a robot. That's what he's implying. I mean, clearly Montez is just having a little bit of fun during the commercial break. So the way the lights are down, the way the camera isn't on him, the way that we can see the camera guys, this makes me think that we've gone to commercial break. And so, I don't know, just to have a bit of a laugh, he's just frozen, like, for a minute or so during the commercial break. This dude seems to be under the impression that this now indicates that the wrestlers are robots. The flip. What the flip? Apparently this is going massively viral right now. That's what he said. I have never seen this clip. I've never seen this clip. That's how massively viral it's going. Even BFAB comes over.
Everybody around him is trying to snap him out of it at this point, but he doesn't budge. People are saying that this is proof that he's some sort of robot or a clone or synthetic human. I myself have made multiple videos on events like this, including the time everybody saw Shaq completely freeze up on live TV. Although I love conspiracy theories, I don't know if this is something that is legitimately happening or if it's just celebrities keen on the fact that they'll go massively viral if they play this prank. You guys,
I know what it is. I know what it is. He's not a robot. So, I don't know if we can get this message out to this guy and help him out in some way. He's not a synthetic human that belongs in films. So, I think what's happened is you've seen Blade Runner too many times. That's what's happened. I think you're confused in real life with the Terminator. So, although, I gotta say, Montez... That's a great clip, isn't it? That is a great clip. So I don't know that we have ever looked at anything more random than that. That, I think, is the most random thing I think we've ever looked at on Unseen. Isn't that amazing? A historic episode. So we did do everything, didn't we? We did, right. And then we've just got other. I think there's just a couple of bits. So Spartan, shout out to you. All of this for nothing. So Damian reveals what Edge told him after receiving the news he was going to be removed from Judgment Day, which is a bit self-centered, isn't it? So they took Edge out, and his reaction was all of this for nothing. I mean, Judgment Day went on to be, you know, one of the most important modern factions. I mean, think about, we're still going through that group now and everything that's been connected with that group and Damian's success and Dominik and Rhea. And so, far from nothing. So a very interesting response there by Edge. Damian said he thought that he was going to lose his job as a result. He thought that was it for him. And apparently Rhea was livid. Right, Word of Wrestling, shout out to you. This is another clip from another YouTube thing. This is the Hot Ones. And this is the clip of Bianca revealing that she has wet herself during a match.
Never have I ever peed myself in the ring.
I have not. Oh, that happens a lot, though. It's okay.
It's the reason why I don't do leg drops anymore. Yeah. Oh, no. You know when it happened? It just happened recently. Queen of the Ring tournament.
Yeah.
Nia Jax took her finish. It's like a little...
Oh, my gosh. You sure you ain't been in the ring? No, I've never been in the ring.
Never have I ever.
How many of you are going to go back and rewatch that moment now where Nia hits the Annihilator onto Bianca? And how many of you are going to go back to that moment now knowing that she wets herself in that moment? Nia can't be very popular with that finishing move because if that's happened to Bianca, I've got to think it's happened to others as well. And then this, well, there wasn't. I thought there was quite a bit, but there wasn't. Just got this old image courtesy of WrestleMania. Jay said the ring general Gunther with his best friend Ludwig then and now. Look at them in 2008. I mean, he's looking at him like that's going to be his lunch. He's looking at him like he's going to be his snack. Thankfully, he didn't eat him. And all these years later, there they are together in the ring. It's cool, isn't it? Really cool. That's how long they've been friends. All that time. 16 years. Very, very cool. So there we go. That was today's Unseen. I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit longer than I thought, actually, but there was a fair bit in that fun folder. So, yeah, appreciate the support, my friends. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Some real random stuff in there, but hope it was entertaining all the same. We'll be back with another episode tomorrow. And, yeah, hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.